friends, how are you? My name is Laura, and this is Ashalacarte, and tonight I am throwing together a crockpot soup. I thawed some spicy sausages out. They're hot Sicilian Italian sausages. They are not pre-cooked. I'm going to slice those up. I'm going to put them into a crockpot with some home canned potatoes and some chicken broth. And we're gonna try to make a kind of a take on zuppa toscana. I don't have all the ingredients that I need to make zuppa toscana, so it won't be exactly that, but spicy sausage and potato. I'll throw in some bacon bits, kale, chicken broth. All right, so I'm going to show you what I'm throwing together. I pre-lined my thing. Actually, somebody asked what I was using, and I bought these at Sam's. It's 24 Reynolds Kitchen slow cooker liners. Fast and easy cleanup. All right, so in here, I'm going to start with a jar of potatoes. These have skin on, so they should work really well for this soup. But I'm terrible at opening the jars. And I bought a opener that should have worked, and I'm just dumping it right in there. Alright, so that's the potatoes. I'm going to take a shortcut because I have a meeting really soon. So I'm going to use easy onion. And I don't want to go too light. I'm going to use minced garlic. And we're gonna get this turned on high. All right, and then, so onion, garlic, potatoes. I really don't have much time, so I was not feeling doing this today. So I'm just gonna take these and kind of pop them out of their casing and just into here, and it'll cook in the liquid. I'm not too worried about that, but we can pop their casings off. Maybe. I thought it would be easier than this. I was gonna slice them, but right. And the last ingredient is chicken broth that I'm going to put in for right now. I already got this on high. I'm hoping it'll be cooked in about 2 or 3 hours. And then we'll taste it. I do need to get to my meeting, so I'm going to pop the lid on here for a minute and then go check in my meeting, and then I'll come back and add chicken broth in just a minute. For you, it'll be just a second. For me, it'll be about 15 minutes. Like, this one is really stuck to the casing. Oh, they're talking. I gotta go. All right. So I have to be honest, I ran in here and dumped a jar of, it's beef bone broth, that's what I could find, into my soup. And now I'm just giving it a stir. It actually is looking pretty decent. It smells decent. But at this point, I'm going to add a couple things to it, I think, because I can. So we're going to salt. And pepper. I like adding crushed red pepper also, so I'm going to find that, and I'm going to put in a little bit of that also. Maybe. Just a sprinkle. That's good. Give this a nice little, oh, I didn't break it up, so they cooked in like big chunks. So, let me see if I can find, this will work. I'm gonna just potato masher. It might mash some of my potatoes too, but that's fine. I'd rather have smaller hunks of sausage. So I'm just gonna mash a little bit. It might help thicken a little too. I think I'm just gonna let this go for a little while longer, and in maybe about 20 or 30 minutes I'll come back and do a taste test and add some kale. So this is where I make the soup a little bit more delicious. Alright, so before I add the kale and some bacon bits in, I would like to taste for seasoning. It definitely needs more salt. It does not need any more heat. We are adding in some bacon too, so that. Alright, so I just have my good old-fashioned bacon bits, the real ones from Sam's. I'm just gonna throw in maybe like half a cup worth. And then, is it really this late? Man. And then I just have some frozen kale that I bought on clearance and tossed in the freezer. I'm just gonna crunch it up right into there. Maybe a little more. Alright. We're gonna give that a good little stir. I don't have any cream or milk to add in my refrigerator, and I don't think I'm going to worry about it. I think I'm going to put this lid on and let those get that all. I might put a little bit more. I really like the kale part of the soup with this kind of soup, so I think I'm going to add in a little bit more. It is frozen, so it will bring the temperature of the soup down a little bit. I'm just going to pop the lid on. And, whoa, I don't want to lose my soup into the pot. That would defeat the purpose of the thingamabobber. Alright, so I'm going to put the lid back on here. Probably about another 15 minutes, and I'll be back to dish myself up a bowl. Here we are. It's bubbling, which one would then believe that it's hot enough. It looks delicious. It looks kind of creamy in spite of the fact that I haven't added any cream. I know that some of my stuff is chunkier than I'd really like. I'm gonna grab a ladle. I'm gonna dish some up. I'm not going with a very big bowl because I already have snacked myself to death. So we're going to take a taste and see. That was a big bacony bite. Get some potato and sausage and It is good. The cream does add something to it. So I'm sad that I didn't get the cream. Also, I should have mashed up my sausage before it cooked because the big bites are a bit much. But, let's see. Taking a bite like, maybe get a little bit of the sausage. It is really good. It might use a little bit more pepper. I can't twist the pepper with one hand, but a little bit more pepper. Maybe just to garnish the bowl itself. But other than that, this is delicious. I'm going to turn off my crock pot so it'll cool some so that I can get packaged up. The real purpose of this is for leftovers for lunches. So I'm going to go finish this bowl at this cool and get it packaged up. Thanks for joining me today. I hope that you will try making a version of a soup that you love at home that you might not have all of the ingredients for, because just because one ingredient is missing, in this case I was really only missing the cream, the soup is very good. I did take the easy way out and use pre-cooked potatoes. I didn't use fresh onion. I used squeezy onion and squeezy garlic. But for a quick toss in the crock pot, and this soup is done in 3 hours on a night that I had something else to do and I didn't have time to stand and cook, this is an amazing soup. Could have cooked it a lot longer on on low if you wanted to, but try the soup, and I'll see you soon again. Bye, friends. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with your friends to help my channel grow.